Great. Thank you very much for joining us. Man, you are a Cleveland legend. It truly is a pleasure to have you here. There are so many stories about you, Joe. I've been hearing about you since I was a little kid. Man, my dad loved to tell stories about you. First of all, you got all your teeth.
Yeah.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah, they're not all real, but the top ones are.
But you got them, man.
Yes.
You got them. Did you ever capitalize on that? Get a sponsorship from any local hardware stores or?
No, but it was funny. In fact, it's kind of ironic. I think some writers for Disney at the time called and bought 3 chapters of the book to make a Disney movie. When they were doing all the sports movies,
yeah.
Remember the Titans, and all those. So I was in line for one of those. I kept getting dropped down by, remember the Titans and another one, and they were all good movies. So it got dropped out about 10 years, and then it was I was so far removed by then, they kind of dropped the project.
Do they still have the rights to it?
No, they ran out. In fact, they kept them. That's a great question. They kept them for 3 years. For 3 years, I got $15,000 a year for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Which was just like my career.
We didn't do nothing. You're Rookie of the Year, man.
No, I'm teasing.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed winning the Rookie of the Year. Of course, at that time, they're the Indians.
Yeah.
Now they're the Guardians. Still the Indians to us, I guess.
Sure.
And the older fans and the younger fans, Guardians. So you got 2 mystiques there, which is
for sure
good. Kind of like the BC and AD.
For sure. Yeah. Before the Chief and after the Chief.
Exactly.
BC and AC.
That's exactly what I meant for.
Yeah.
But no, it was an exciting time. We're winning the Rookie of the Year and obviously staying in Cleveland area.
Yeah, it's been
so
awesome.
Important to me.
A lot of guys don't stay, so we love having our legends that stay here and stay a part of the community. It means a lot to us Cleveland fans.
And it means a lot to players and myself. Signing and then getting traded to the Indians. That roundabout way to the big leagues, playing for 3 organizations and getting traded, set you back a little bit. But, playing in Cleveland was a great opportunity, getting traded here, because it not only became a career in baseball, but it became my new home.
Yeah.
It's too expensive to move back to California.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, California's...
And you didn't want to really raise a family there, especially now, I guess. But, it was a big break for me come baseball-wise to the Indians and my family's life-wise, staying here. Everything seemed to take shape for me here.
That's great. So, playing back in the day, they didn't have Jacobs Field or Progressive Field as we call it now. You're at the old Cleveland Stadium. And I remember my dad taking me. We could go and you buy cheap seats, and by the 5th inning, you could be sitting behind home plate.
Oh, yeah.
You announce the attendance at 4,000, and there was maybe 300 people there. Do you have any favorite memories of playing at that stadium?
Yeah, definitely. Opening day at home was huge.
Oh, for sure.
Just to be home on opening day, playing in the big leagues, and then hitting a home run was just very special to me. But Lynn Barker's perfect game.
Everybody says they were there, right?
Yeah, oh God.
They sold 2,000 tickets, but everybody in Cleveland was there.
It was such a nasty night. I remember I went 0 for 4, but I didn't even care afterwards because Lenny pitching a perfect game.
For sure.
It was so awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
And it's just, it's crazy that you see... There's some teams that just seems like every 3-4 years they got a guy, maybe not a perfect game, but they're pitching no hitters.
Yeah.
And in Cleveland, it's just you just can't get there. We'll get a guy into the 7th or 8th inning with a no hitter, but just can't get him there since Lenny.
Oh, definitely. And their arms aren't really prepared right now, for a better word, prepared to go 9 innings.
Yeah.
They're sometimes 5 and out, 6 and out, 7 and out. Seems to be pushing a guy
for sure
nowadays. I remember hearing Lenny speak we were together at a banquet. I think it was in 81 or 80. Lenny speaking, how one year he threw like 178 or 86 pitches for 9 innings. I mean, that's a long game.
Get a manager fired now.
Yeah, and he came back 3 days later and started again because they needed him.
Yeah.
And he didn't think it was that much.
Yeah.
And Nolan Ryan talks about that.
Nolan Ryan was an animal, man.
Yeah, Nolan Ryan.
You got any memories of facing him?
Yeah, I faced him in spring training. That was it. I never got to face him. Well, it was still a game.
Yeah.
And he was just throwing fastballs that day. The catcher said he's just going to throw fastballs. And he's just going to try to, he likes putting them right down there, especially young hitters. I go, why does he do that? Well, he likes to see if he can still just get a fastball. Those young hitters probably have quick hands. And so he just threw me fastballs. I think he struck me out once. And I got to face him again, which I didn't think I would because, one time through and out.
Yeah.
But he went 1.5 times through. I got to face him again, and I hit an outside fastball, I think, for a double or something. I was so excited.
Yeah.
But he was just throwing fastballs.
Nice.
And you knew it.
Yeah.
He was still hard enough to hit.
Oh, for sure.
He was definitely a competitor.
Yeah, I mean, that was his bread and butter.
Yeah.
And that was in his prime, too.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Do you have any memories of who's the best pitcher you think you faced? Who was the hardest to hit?
Tippy Martinez was tough. Leonard with Kansas City was tough. The red-haired big guy. I mean, he was a good pitcher. They had Zahn. But I think the Orioles pitching staff that year, Stone won in 80 the Cy Young. Then they had Palmer, McGregor, Flanagan, and God, who else? But they had all Cy Young pitchers on the staff. So you got to face 4 Cy Young pitchers, and I hit the best against them.
Really?
Yeah, I think Ellie looked it up the other day for me, my wife, and I hit over 400 against them, and 4 home runs or
What is it about them that made the ball look
just competitive? I wanted to hit the Cy Young guy.
Yeah.
And that was important to me. And then it's funny, they had probably one of the best pitching staffs with us, and then the A's pitching staff didn't seem that good, and in 80 I had trouble hitting them, and they weren't even close as good as the Orioles.
Yeah.
It's amazing, Some teams you do well against, some teams you just don't do as well.
Yeah.
Some teams you walk in there and you're going to have a great series because it happens automatically.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all in your head.
Yeah. So you were, with your time with us here, you were known for your bat.
Yeah.
And, when I was growing up, I used to always see the Joe Charboneau hitting camps. When I was, I see those. So, right now with the Guardians, that has been the weakness for a while. Has been the hitting.
Yeah.
90s that was our strength. Nowadays it's the hitting. A couple days ago we had the opportunity to interview Carlos Baerga.
Oh yeah.
And he was talking about things that we could do to improve the hitting here, just in general.
Yeah.
And not just here, just in general in baseball. Talking about guys not choking up anymore.
Yeah.
Guys don't they don't use all of the field. In your opinion, what are things that the Guardians could do now with the roster that they have to improve the hitting?
Well, I think what really hurt the hitting, Carlos is old school. I like that. I choked up, especially with 2 strikes. Guys had different stances with 2 strikes. Shorten their swings, go the other way, give in. You're not trying to hit a home run at that point anymore. Now that's all thrown out the window.
Yeah.
You're swinging for home runs. We don't care if you strike out. So that kind of makes sloppy hitting.
Yeah.
A hitter hears, I don't care if you strike out, just try to hit home runs. It's like a free pass. Any decent hitter could hit 20 or 30 home runs.
Yeah.
A lot of guys in AAA could and hit 220 and strike out 150 times or 30 times. I don't think that's that hard. And have 80 RBIs or 60 RBIs. It's hard, but I mean, look at old school. Hit 300, 30 home runs, over 100 RBIs, 20 stolen bases, good defensive player. You don't see that all around players anymore. And you don't see all around hitters anymore.
No, you don't.
You just don't see all around hitters. Carlos right. I always choked up, control the bat. If you wanted to get down at the end of the knob, I have shorter bat ideas.
Okay.
So the choking up would be with a bigger bat. If I used a 34 or a 34 bat, I wouldn't choke up.
Okay.
I'd get down right to the knob. When I use my 35, I'd choke up an inch. And sometimes inch and a half, 2 inches with 2 strikes. If a guy was throwing hard, you just wanted to be quick and put the head on the ball, which creates a lot of home runs the other way if you're a little late. Stay inside the ball a little late. Guys kind of just get out and around now just to hook balls and stuff. Like you said, they won't give in.
Yeah.
Guys throwing me away, you got to give in and go to the opposite way or up the middle.
Yeah.
They're not willing to give in because they're taught not to give in, and they're taught to swing for the home run. They're taught to swing early. That's why they'll swing at balls that hit them down.
Yeah.
If I swing at a ball and hit me, I would have been laughed totally out of the stadium.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, anybody that swings at a ball and they hit them, that's not a good hitter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. But nowadays, man, you look great, man. You got big guns on you.
Yeah, I got.
How many think you could hit this? How many could you hit now? You think?
If they did it like they do that contest in the minor leagues, where I hit something from second base, 100. I wouldn't even hit 100.
Yeah.
But from home plate, I don't think I can hit it out anymore.
You don't think you could?
Nah. Last time I tried, God, it was about 5-6 years ago when I was still coaching, and I think I got 1 or 2 out.
Okay.
That took everything, but it was cold.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna blame it on.
Yeah.
Let's get you out in like the middle of August. We need to get you out to the Jake. Let's see if we can get you. I think you can still hit a couple out there, man.
I don't know. Like I said, I might have to hit from second.
Well, I appreciate you giving us your time. It's been awesome.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Cards Mania.
For what?